I am probably going to ruffle some feathers here by sharing this experience that we had in regards to finding an immigration agency to help us with our move to Spain. And that experience still kind of lives rent free in my head. And hopefully, by talking about it, I can stop thinking about it. When we decided that we're serious about moving to Spain, we looked at different options that we have to move for the visa application. So one of the options was we would do it ourselves, but it feels like such a high stake situation that we thought maybe we should hire immigration lawyer. So we looked at a lot of different options. There are a bunch of TikTok videos of people offering the service, and Facebook groups offered some recommendations. So we talked to several of them, and one of the places that we talked to, they did not have like a pricing at all on their website. So we had to do an intake call, and after learning about our situation, they quoted us $20,000 for 4 people. And at the end of it, I just felt like it felt kind of wrong. Something just felt really off, because $20,000, that's a lot of money for all the things. Anywho, I did some more cost analysis where I specifically look for professionals in all the categories that were needed. So immigration agency, tax accountant, lawyer, real estate advisor, someone who can help us with finding schools, etc. And to be transparent, now that we've moved here, we spent about 7,000 euro, which is a third of what we would have paid through the agency. And so this is where I feel like it's going to be controversial, and I'm just going to say it. It feels very predatory for these companies to be charging that much to help people move from the US to Spain. I'm sure there are people who can afford to pay that much money, but most people that I know, they are leaving the States because of whatever reason that might be. Again, no one cares. The reason isn't what's important. People want to leave the United States, and a lot of people don't have that kind of disposable income. And some of the language these companies use feels like fear-mongering, preying on people that make it sound like it's impossible to do it yourself. It'll be so hard. When in fact, some people that I've talked to, when they use these services, they end up having the work doubled because promises were broken. And again, in fairness, there are probably people who can pay that much money, and there are people who went through those services and it just worked out for them. What I want to say is it shouldn't cost that much money to move to Spain. We did it ourselves, a little bit of legwork. There are some steps that needs to be taken on a specific order, and I learned that all through the community, from the Kind internet community. And immigrants are going to help immigrants. And so if you're trying to move to Spain and you don't want to spend $20,000, $25,000 to move here, we're here. Like, I'm here, happy to answer any questions, happy to provide any guidance. So yeah, again, immigrants are going to help immigrants, and don't hesitate to ask any questions. We're happy to support you.